Hi guys, I hope that you are safe and well, and Monday blessings. It's Mitch here. I'm just coming on to do Monday's guidance reading. Just want to say apologies that this video is a little bit late today. I have been doing some Zoom meetings this morning. I had a Zoom meeting first thing with a lovely couple, which was the only time they could do, to discuss an upcoming hand fasting. Well, it's not till next year, but we wanted to get it all in place and sort of off the ground and secured. So we've got some plans for that, which is really exciting. And then I had another Zoom meeting afterwards, which was about a paranormal project, which might be happening early, sort of like Feb, March, maybe April of next year. So all stuff for next year, but had to be done. So so that's that really, but some exciting stuff sort of in the pipeline. So there we go. So I just want to say a massive, massive thank you to everybody that came to support me at the Henstridge demo on Saturday night. Wow, what an evening it was. It was a beautiful evening, some beautiful connections coming in from Spirit. Just an amazing night, to be honest. And it's one of those nights where even, Spirit often do still leave me feeling a bit like flabbergasted with what comes out, because to be honest, I always go in very blind. I have no idea what's going to happen, what's going to come out my mouth. And that was a really interesting night for me on a personal level as a working medium, because I can let you into a little secret now. I was actually feeling really, really ill on Saturday, to the point where a few times sort of midday I was actually umming and ahhing if I needed to cancel that show. And I never cancel events lightly. For those people that know me well, you will know that I never cancel an event unless I'm absolutely not feeling at my best or whatever. And I've had this sort of viral infection thing for a couple of days. I tested on the actual Saturday to make sure it wasn't COVID, and it wasn't. But there's lots of sort of these viral infections and just different bugs going around at the moment, and I've picked something up from my husband who brought it back from work. So neither of us were feeling great, but I've had the sweats, I've been exhausted with fatigue for a few days. Yesterday was just a duvet day for me because I was just wiped out, and I'm still not feeling 100% back to normal. Even now I still feel a bit, not 100% better than I was. But Saturday, I was feeling dizzy. I was all over the place, and I was thinking, "Oh my God, how am I going to do this night?" And I was really, really worried about it, And then when sort of people come in, I always go sort of and meditate for a while at the back, and I just said, "Spirit, just take the illness away for a bit, so that you can come in, you can do your thing." And I think it was probably one of the best nights I've done on the tour so far. But it's lovely because it shows that it is Spirit running the show. And because there's no way I would have been able to do that on my own. It isn't me, I'm literally just the microphone for Spirit. That's how I sort of see my role. um so, and I am very fortunate, I am very lucky, and I do know that I have a very, very powerful Spirit team that work alongside me. And that was very evident because, like I say, some of the information coming out was like, oh my God, and I've had so many good comments, so much love, and just really sort of great messages of thanks and all sorts. So thank you so much, Henstridge, for making me feel so loved, so special. And some people actually said to me afterwards, "Goy, you wouldn't have thought that you were ill." And I used to be a drag impersonator for many years, and we get accustomed to being able to hide things on stage quite well. And it's been drummed into me, the show must go on, whatever. So that's very much what I did on Saturday. But I'm really, really pleased that we had some beautiful evidence coming through from Spirit, because it almost makes me feel grounded and humbled as a medium. It reminds me of why my work is so special, unique and important. And a lot of people have been saying to me, "Oh, you're one of the best out there, da, 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 da." And I'm not trying to be the best out there. I just want to be better than I was yesterday or the day before. I'm not interested in competing with anybody else. So if my mediumship touches and enriches somebody, for me, that's job done. So I just want to say thank you so much, because I was very thinking like, God, this is going to go one of two ways. This will either be amazing or I'm going to crash and burn tonight. But luckily Spirit were on my side. They had my back, as they always do. So guys, Monday, let's see what we need to know about. Going to use the Witches runes today for a change. I've not used these for a couple of weeks. So going to channel the messages. Let's see what Monday has in store for us. Let me just see, where are we going, what's happening, what's coming in for us all. Guidance for the week ahead for the highest of good. Oops. Oh, interesting. Okay, as we've been talking about illness, right, we're going into the energy of the moon. So when the moon shows, the moon is about cleansing, clearing, releasing, exposing, and sometimes shedding. Now, often what happens sometimes from a physical space, if we do feel ill, tired, run down, sometimes that can be an example of the moon coming in to sort of clear out the unwanted energy. So maybe some of us are feeling this sort of flu-y type coldy bug sort of stuff at the moment, and just feeling a bit out of sorts, not at our best maybe. And I think maybe there's a little bit of clearing and a bit of shedding, and almost just letting go of stuff that doesn't serve and work for us. And that's really what the moon's doing. It's clearing, it's releasing, it's resetting. The moon brings in a lot of resetting energy. But what's also important is it can expose and it can reveal the depths of magic. So it's like moving all the crap to one side to reveal the deeper beauty. So like I was saying, obviously with, you know, the evidence coming out at my demo still being top notch, that's an example of this really. You know, yes, the physical was feeling rough, but that was being sort of shelved to get to the depths of what was coming out underneath. So it might be for some of you this week that, you know, there is some quite aggressive exposing, revealing, releasing, just cleansing and clearing, getting rid of crap. But then there's this deeper wisdom, foresight, insight, information that comes to the surface off the back of that almost, you know? Because essentially the moon wants to recharge, it wants to heal, and it does want to allow for full illumination to come back to the surface. So quite an interesting one if you've been, you know, you haven't been drawn to it. It's come out for us, you know. So be kind of aware of its energy, of its power. And if you're able to work with the moon's power, then harness it, sort of work with it, maybe do some sort of spell casting and magic, check what cycle it's on. I've lost track with it a bit at the moment of where we're at, so I'm not going to quote it because I might be quoting the wrong thing, but I've got a great app which is Moon Phase, and you know, if you download that, it's free, and it tells you the cycle and the points, and it tells you what section is best to do what type of magic and everything if you want to sort of work with the moon's energy. But essentially this is about being a bit kind, being a bit gentle on yourself this week, because the moon can also stir up quite a lot of emotions. So sometimes we might be feeling quite sensitive, quite emotional, and it might feel like it comes out of nowhere, but it could be suppressed stuff that's been buried and it's being released. It's coming to the surface to be cleared, to be worked through. I think essentially that's what I'm feeling the most with this. The moon is clearing, it's bringing everything out to be looked at, to be dealt with, so you can move forward, so it doesn't have to become intrusive, basically. So I hope you can make a bit of sense of this. Going to leave this one with you. Stay safe, stay well, stay fabulous. Have an amazing week ahead. I'm going to be doing a couple of Zoom readings this week, but I am going to be cutting down on those in the week, just to let you guys know, because as a rule I do quite a few a day, and I am actually going to make some changes to just how I do some of my business. So moving forward there might be longer lead times, because I'm going to stretch appointments out, because I need to have a little bit more time to myself, particularly with the tour being quite successful at the moment and quite busy. I'm noticing that I'm needing to give myself extra time. So do come along to the public events where possible and book those up, because obviously there's more chance of seeing me sooner. Whether with Zoom it can be a bit more you know, longer lead times and everything. But thank you again for those that came to see me in Henstridge. And on Saturday we've got, no, not Saturday, sorry, oh, no, Sunday we've got a sold out show in Radstock. So I'm really excited to be sort of demoing in Radstock this coming Sunday. That is a sold out show. So obviously don't turn up without a ticket because you will be turned away, unfortunately. But there's still tickets for Glastonbury, Weston-super-Mare. Where else am I going? Trying to think. Monmouth. Really excited to be working with the fabulous Caroline Walker. Also Stoke-on-Trent. With the fabulous Mel. So get on the website, get booking those tickets, guys, and I will see you at the various Spirit dates very soon. Love and blessings. Have a great week. Bye for now.